and welcome to the Game Day phone on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jamie O'Hara, and alongside me, it's Jason Cundy. This show by the fans, for the fans. So get involved right now, 03 717 22 33 We have to get to Matt Jones, though. He's at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. It's been a goal.
There's less than a minute on the clock and Newcastle have the ball in the back of the net. Everton 0, Newcastle 1. It's Malik Dior who's got it. It comes from a corner down the Newcastle left, swung in towards the near post, and he perfectly flicks it on past Jordan Pickford and into the far corner. That corner, by the way, coming after Elanga had already, within 20 seconds, had a shot saved by Pickford. Newcastle coming here without an away win this season with just 3 away goals to their name in the league. They're already in the ascendancy. Everton 0, Newcastle 1.
Yeah, loads to get through in the Premier League today. You can have your say on all of that. Keith Andrews, Brentford, he's above Thomas Frank. Beat Burnley 3-1. Sunderland continuing to take over. A 3-2 win over Bournemouth from being 2-0 down. 03 717 22 33 Phil Foden digs Man City out of a hole. Cundy says he don't think they can win the Premier League. We'll keep you up to date in all of the games that are happening around us in the Lionesses friendly. Obviously, Everton, Newcastle, and EFL action today. Leicester get beat. Don't know what is going on at that football club, but you can have your say on all of today's football. 03 717 22 33 Hello, mate.
Hello, matey.
How are you?
I'm good, mate. Goals.
Yeah, it was.
Everywhere you turn, we're barely on air. There's another goal, Newcastle. The goals have been absolutely streaming in the Premier League. 14 in 3. We've now seen 15 in 4. And this is not going to just stay like this for me. It's been a brilliant weekend so far, mate.
Yeah, it has. I mean, loads to go at. Where do you start? Manchester City?
I think we've got to start with City.
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? Any Leeds fan listening to this that were at the game, you look the more likely to go on and take the 3 points. Man City, I mean, Foden's 2 goals. He is obviously getting back to the levels where he was a couple of seasons ago. Unconvincing, mate, City. Not having them. Not having
You're
them.
not having them. They've won 3-2.
Mate, I'm not having them. I'm simply not. You can't. Manchester City, they put their foot on the throat. 2-0 up at home to Leeds. Mm-hmm. Not only just allowing Leeds back into it, but Leeds were on top. They couldn't get out. It was like a 15-minute period when Man City could not get out their own half. Yeah. It's Man City that we're talking about here. A Pep Guardiola side, mate, unconvincing. Any Arsenal fan watching that will be thinking, well, they're not a problem for us. Chelsea,
they're not a problem.
They're not a problem.
Listen,
mate.
they're not great, but they're still winning. They've won 3-2.
They're not.
Foden scores 2 goals. He's back to his best.
Yeah, okay.
You've still got dangerous players. Haaland in the team. You know, you can't.
No,
are you ruling them out?
I just don't see a side. I've been saying it all season. I don't see a side that can win the Premier League. I think that they're a side that'll be hanging around and they'll be biting Arsenal's ankles. They ain't gonna catch Arsenal. They're not overtaking Arsenal. Not that I've seen right now. I've seen no evidence to suggest.
Talking about Man City, juggernaut.
Mate, I'm still.
Been there and done it.
I'm not. Look, I see them away at Villa. They got beat there.
It's November, Jace.
Is it?
It's November.
No, right here,
they can't win the title.
Right here, right now. I'm not seeing anything. I don't care whether it's November. I'm not seeing a Manchester City side. I've seen Manchester City sides that have won the title. They look nothing like it. Defensively, mate, they're porous. To be 2-0 up. There's no disrespect to Leeds, but this is a side that are going to be fighting relegation this season, right? To be 2-0 up and then get pegged back. Not only get pegged back, look like you might concede the next goal to go on and to drop all 3 points. Mm. Yeah, look, they get over the line and, fair play. They found a way. They've got good players, obviously. But
great goal by Phil Foden, by the way.
2 good goals. I mean, his second goal, Man City's third, it is just, some players are just so lovely to watch, balance, touch out his feet, opens the goal up, has another touch, the goal don't move. Lovely little. It's a difficult finish. That the first one wasn't easy either, but look, they got the 3 points.
If the goal moved.
Goal never moves, mate. Goal don't move. Don't move.
Well, I think that's pretty obvious.
Don't move.
So what you said? Mate, he knows where the goal is.
He knows where the goal is, mate. He doesn't need to look up because the goal don't move. True.
It's true,
mate.
All right, let's go to some calls. Let's go to Jackie Knuckles, Man City fan. All right, Jack?
Jackster.
Hello, guys.
All right, Jackster.
Are you okay?
How are you,
good,
Jack?
yeah, hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
What do you mean, wait a minute? You phoned us.
Yeah, we're getting trying to get out of traffic here, and it's stressful. Now
All
then,
right, ain't our problem.
I know, you don't seem to feel like that.
Should we call you back? Do you want us to call you back, Jack?
No, I'm all right.
Are you
now.
okay?
I'm
Are you
fine.
okay?
All right now.
Yeah, I'm fine. My stress is gone. Honest to God, that was pathetic in the second half. We gave them too much respect second half. First half, we got a goal off for the first minute. We should have gone and scored about 4 or 5 in that first half. They came out, they were the better side, and I actually agree with Cundy. And anybody can say what they want, but we're streets away from Arsenal this season, winning that league.
Yeah,
we are.
Jack, I hear you, because Arsenal are, brilliant at the moment in all areas. You're still Man City.
Yeah, we are Man City, but...
Come on, you've got the best manager in the world. You've got the best striker. You've got Phil Foden who's playing top football.
Yeah,
you can't tell me you're a million miles away from Arsenal. You're not.
I didn't say a million miles away. I said we're away from Arsenal at the moment, and we are.
Streets away.
They are streets.
Well,
how many streets are we talking here, Jack?
Martin, hang on, Martin, do you think we're streets away?
Who's Martin?
A few avenues, yeah.
A few
Avenues now.
Avenues or streets? I mean, we're talking how many streets?
Roads?
Number 1.
About 6.
Number 5.
No, listen. No, but at the end of the day, he changed the team the other night. 10 changes for that, thinking, today, everyone's going, we'll beat them 4 or 5-0. But it doesn't work like that in the Premier League. Teams will come to City and they'll do the best to try and get it. And they could have won that game. They could have won it. Honestly, Phil Foden's goal was superb at the end.
They are streets.
I don't know if they're streets, mate. If I got in a black cab in London,
right,
and I was Man City, and I said take me to Arsenal, I think it'd say get out. I'd say no, it's not far enough away. It's not worth it. It's not worth taking you, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's the minimum fare on a black cab. To be honest with you, I think it'd say no, mate. Get yourself a line bike or something.
It's just who we are.
Jamie, listen a minute. I'm still here. It just came out as that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to say it like that.
Jack,
it just came.
You're not streets away.
They're streets behind.
Jack, you're not streets away. You're not.
You make me laugh, you too.
No,
anyway,
I think
we're
they
well
are.
above Liverpool, and 100% Mo can do one.
All right, Jack, enjoy yourself.
In a bit.
All right, let's go to John, who's a Man City fan. All right, John.
John boy.
Hey, lads, you okay?
All right, John boy.
John, you streets away?
Today. No, not really. But today, I didn't see any. So they spooked us into playing at their disjointed rhythm and tempo. We didn't win an aerial duel. Every time the ball went in, every time 2 players went into a challenge, it came out with a Leeds player. We were that comfortable at half time. I said to the lads at the side of me, I said the next goal in this game, if there is a next goal, is going to be majorly important. I said it either swings momentum or we put the game to bed. Well, we gifted them a goal. I don't know how many times we had chances we had to clear that goal that Calvert-Lewin just stood there and then bang. And then how Vardy can complain about that being a penalty. I'm surprised he wasn't.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know what he's complaining about.
I'm surprised he wasn't sent off.
Yeah, I know. We were sat there saying that it is almost a red. I think the only reason it's not a red is because he does eventually get the ball, but that's after the foul. So I think that's what gets you out of a red card. But it's a ridiculous tackle. I don't know what he's thinking.
Is there any need to make that challenge in there?
No, of course there isn't.
I think so. No. So we were letting the ball. So Cundy, you was a centre half. So fundamentally, we're letting the ball bounce. Don't
let the ball bounce.
Get it. Well, it's in the air.
It's a crime to let the ball bounce. But just going back to City, right? When you've got a 2-0 lead in Man City at home to a side that's going to be fighting relegation, you're right. That next goal in the game at 2-0, I've said to Jay this many times, right? It's one of those score lines that lulls you into a false sense of security because you were so dominant and the game feels so easy, and it was for that first half. That goal that changed the game. All of a sudden, give Leeds belief, give them hope, and everyone's thinking, "Oh my God, they're back in it." They shouldn't be, but they're back in it, and they were back in it. Going back to the Guardiola challenge.
Shocking.
I don't know what to make of that.
I'm looking at that team out there, and I think Nico Gonzalez has slotted in quite nicely, to be fair. I think he does the simple things very, very well. I think Tijani Reinders just gets in his way, and I don't see what he does. I'm not getting him. I don't get him. He's now the Dutch version of Calvin Phillips. And
he started the season.
Don't know what he does.
He started the season in brilliant form.
Jamie, no. Listen to me. I came on talkSPORT when we won 4-1 at Wolverhampton, and everyone's going, City's back now, they'll win the league again. I went, park it. Let me look at 6 games in. Right? I want to see 6 games into this season.
Right.
And was it how good Manchester City were, or was it how bad Wolves were? Now, if you look at the table now, it's a bit of both. So City, on the day, played in 20-minute spells. They didn't dominate it, actually, as it shows, the 4-1 scoreline. They played in fits and starts. They didn't dominate the 90 minutes. And Wolves are woeful. Yeah. So it just shows you. So Pep Guardiola now is very flippant. We're 2-0 up. We just turn up. And against Leverkusen in midweek, he gave the best team talk to Leverkusen you could ever possibly give. Lads, Pep Guardiola thinks you're garbage because he's changed his full team pretty much. Yeah, I'd pin that on the wall and say, right, lads, go and prove him wrong. And we got our backsides handed to us midweek. We were god-awful.
Yeah.
And every one of them players on that pitch pretty much was an international player. And when you've got Johnny Stones coming out at centre-half and he's dropping his hands by side, what options are you giving me, boys? There weren't options there. And then he's having to bring on the cyborg, and he's having to bring on the players to try and get back into the game. No, put the game to bed and take these players off. Surely, in the vein of form that Haaland's been in, you don't put him to the bench, unless it's a niggling injury, of course.
Has he been proven right, though, to make them changes? You won today.
But how did we win?
Well, you won in the last minute, so you had players who had legs left.
All I can take out of today's game is we've got a +1 in the goals column and a +3 in the points column. We were convincing, far from it. Were Leeds unlucky? I'd suggest they were.
Yeah, look, John, who knows? Jay's right. There's so much football to be played. But all the evidence that I've seen so far this season, and I've watched the Man City side, as you have, right? I've seen what they look like when they win the title. This is not that Manchester City side at the moment. Yeah, they're capable of playing in moments and capable of blowing teams away. They can do that. They got good players. But they're also capable of going to sleep and allowing teams back into the game. I just don't think... I think City's rebuild started last January. I think they're still rebuilding to do. And I think you are streets behind Arsenal. I do.
I disagree.
Say to you, you can't win the league in November. You can't. But you can go a long way to not.
Well, yeah, unless it's Liverpool. Yeah, listen, you can throw it away, but you ain't thrown it away yet.
No, they haven't. They're in it. They're in it.
You're in it.
But Arsenal just look too good, mate. They do. Arsenal do not, in my opinion, they do not let a 2-goal lead at home to Leeds.
They've got to play Chelsea tomorrow.
No, but I just don't see Arsenal doing that.
I know, but let's see, all right? They drew...
You really do hate Arsenal, do you?
No, it's not about hating Arsenal. It's still November, guys.
It is November.
Right, and everyone's saying that Arsenal are going to walk it, right? They got beat by Liverpool. Whooping. Right, and they drew with Man City.
You're a Chelsea fan tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Look at me.
Sing blue as a colour. I'm not a fan.
Sing blue as a colour.
I'm not the fan, but up the Chels.
Up the Chels.
Up the Chels.
On there.
Up the Chels.
On there. Clip that, right? Put it into a folder. Clip that. I want up the Chels.
Up the Chels. No, let's see. Chelsea are in good form. Arsenal, let's see what they do tomorrow. And if they wipe the floor with Chelsea, then, okay, we can all stand here and say, right, yeah, all right, maybe it's Arsenal season.
Spurs
it's November. Calm down. Man City ain't been great, but they're there. They're in the mix.
Say up the Chelsea again.
Up the Chels. Up the Chels.
Spurs are back.
Let's check in with Angelina Kelly watching England v China women at Wembley. There's been a couple of goals.
Yes, it's England 2, China 0, and it's 2 goals for Arsenal's Beth Mead within a couple of minutes. England have been dominating for the majority of the game. They've been great on the right-hand side. Lucy Bronze chipped the ball into the box for Mead. She drove towards the edge of the 6-yard box on the right-hand side, fired it into the corner, and once again did exactly the same thing a few moments later, and we've just seen another goal go in. It is 3-0 now, a goal for Lauren Hemp. She's been out of the England squad since the Euros when they won against Spain. She's been out with an injury, and she's just slotted the ball into the back of the net just from the 6-yard box. It is England 3, China 0.
Okay, let's get back to Hill Dickinson Stadium. Matt Jones.
Yeah, 15 minutes in here, it's still Everton 0, Newcastle 1 from the quickest Premier League goal of the season so far from Thiaw, 55 seconds in. Since then, Barnes has seen a shot bounce wide, but Everton have tried to get back into the game. Tarkowski chesting down to Keane on the edge of the area, and his shot deflected over off Byrne, and Barry has sent a header onto the roof of the net as well. So Everton trying to get back into it. It's Everton 0, Newcastle 1.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sum from Betfair. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Right, let's take a look at the latest odds in the 5:30 game. All thanks to Betfair is currently 1-0 to Newcastle. Everton to win 4-1. The draw is 3-1. Newcastle to win is 13-8 on. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18 plus. Begin with all.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sum from Betfair. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Right, this is your show. If you want to have your say on your team's performance, give us a call on 03 717 22 3344. Yeah, you are listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. I'm your host, Jeremy Hara, and Jason Cundy alongside me. Get your calls in. Loads to go at today. 03 717 22 3344. Let's hear from Man City boss, though. Pep Guardiola has asked just how pleased he was to get over the line against Leeds.
Well, it's a relief. At the end, we won. The situation that we had in the Premier League, we know what's going on. So I think that it was not a perfect first half. We were a little bit too I would say we lose some balls, but the result, we didn't concede one shot, and we create to make 4 or 5, the game will be over. And after the second half, they changed the system, Daniel. They made 5-3-2, and we concede the goal first, and we have to adjust the way the press, and we are struggling in that moment. And after the 2-2, we make a step up. We put more players at the end, in the box. With Omar, with Phil, with Ryan, and everyone there, and we create enough chances to score the third. And at the end, the quality from Phil that we have is back, and again with 2 goals, and the quality in the finishing. And yeah, we took the 3 points. You see the game in general. So the first half should be over, and in the Premier League, when you concede the third, it's never over, never. But sometimes win that game is necessary, and yeah, today we sleep second in the table, and I keep going.
Yes, Pep Guardiola speaking after the game. Let's go to Ryan. He's a Man City fan. All right, Rise?
Rhino?
Yes, I'm all right, boys. How you doing?
I'm all right, Rise. How are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too well. I was all right listening to I'm at work at the moment. I work for Amazon. Right. And I'm listening to your comments, Cundy, and I can't lie, mate, I'm a little bit upset with you.
Go on.
Right? Was you in the camp of when Liverpool played their first few games of the season, when they weren't playing well, but they were getting it across the line, were you in the camp of, well, when you win games like that, that's the sign of champions?
No, I never said those words. Those words never left my lips. Those words never left my lips.
Right, you don't.
Weren't, to be fair.
I'm almost adamant that it's just the whole collective that talkSPORT presenters have been pushing.
Yeah, but that's not. Everyone's different, and everyone's got a different opinion at talkSPORT.
No, I've never said that.
To be fair, Cundy's always said Liverpool have been bang average, and what's been coming is
right. Okay, all right. Well, in that case, I apologise, Cundy. But
don't worry.
Why was you going to have a go at him about
we're friends.
Man City can't win it?
Right, no, we're still friends. But Ryan, what have I said that's upset you? What have I said that's offended you?
No. It was. Do you know what it was? It was when you was going on about how you're writing City off completely just after one performance. I just don't think it's fair enough to do that, mate. I just don't think you can do that.
It's not one performance, though, is it? I
know we lost to Everton as well midweek, but he's making 10 changes each. It's not like we're playing poorly. It's just that he's making too many changes too fast.
Let me tell you now, right? I'm no Arsenal fan at all, right? And it hurts me to have to praise them. But the truth is, they are the best side. I want City. I don't think Chelsea can win it. Trust me, right? I would rather Manchester City 10 seasons out of 10 seasons to win the title than Arsenal, right? I don't want Arsenal near it. But the truth is, right here, right now, and this has been coming for Arsenal, their squad has been built. It's more stable, defensively more solid.
I agree.
I just feel like it's their time. I've watched City win the title, right? I've gone, that City team that Pep has built over the last, how many sides he built? 2 or 3. This side at the moment ain't ready. That's all I'm saying.
Well, of course it's not, because it's going through a bit of a rebuild, isn't it? Yeah. But I think after one performance, we've been coming back now for weeks. We've been building on performances. We battered Liverpool, we battered United, and then we've obviously let it go for a couple of weeks. But he's got to rest his players, because otherwise we're not going to be able to push him till April, are we? But I just think after these performances this week, let's face it, other than that, we have been pretty stellar in the weeks building up.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I genuinely hope.
No, I know, but I do think you're writing them. I think you're writing off teams too early, especially Man City. Look, Chelsea. They ain't won it for ages, so your argument is fair. You watch them all the time, but to write Man City off, who have basically dominated English football
years ago. Let's not forget what happened a couple of years ago against Villa as well.
We see what Arsenal have done in the past, and all right, they look better than in times that they've crumbled before with the squad of players that they've got. There's been another goal though at the Hill Dickens and Matt Jones.
0, Newcastle 2. There's more than a large slice of fortune in this for Newcastle, because there's an initial shot from Livramento that deflects back off one of his own players, but it comes back nicely to Lewis Miley, and he manages to beat Jordan Pickford from round about 18 yards. I'm waiting to have another look at it, but I feel like Pickford could have done more to keep this out. He gets a hand to it, but it just bounces past him and into the back of the net. And to be honest, that had been coming the last couple of minutes. Newcastle had been building. I'm just looking back at it now, and Livramento, as I say, has that initial shot which is blocked away back to Miley on the edge of the area. And when I see it now, Pickford will be disappointed. That goes right under him, and he hangs his head and he feels that he should have kept that out. Everton, a mountain to climb here, but Newcastle, well, this could be the lift-off their season needs. It's Everton 0, Newcastle 2.
Oh my gosh! And this is a howler.
You know what?
Absolute howler from Pickford.
I can't remember the last time I see Pickford
Mate,
make a
he
big
makes
mistake.
very few goalkeeping errors that lead to goals.
Yeah.
Very few.
I think he's one of the like back in the day, Pickford used to, Pickford, he's got a rick in him. I don't think I've seen him make a rick for 5 years.
I totally agree with
It's
that.
the first one I've seen him make.
And there's Tarkowski. I think he's anticipating. I'm trying to read a little nick off Tarkowski's knee. It doesn't happen. But that's a terrible piece of goalkeeping. And you're right. He is so much better than that. But that's a goalkeeping howler.
Yeah, it's not good from him. All right, let's go to Mike. He's a Man City fan. Hi, Mike.
All right, Mikey.
Yeah, all right, mate.
All right, Mikey boy.
How are you?
I'll say something. Yeah, I'm great, mate. But the thing I see, right, this has been coming for a while with Man City. When we were 1-0 up against Arsenal, he took Arender and a midfielder. They brought Martinelli on in the 88th minute. He scored in the 98th minute or something.
Yeah, he scored late.
Remember?
Yeah.
I can remember the game, yeah.
Right. It's like, once you get in front, they sit back. They think they've done enough. They're not the team of old where they used to go and kill teams, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, are we on loudspeaker, Mike? Mike, are we on loudspeaker?
Sorry?
Are we on loudspeaker?
Sorry, yeah, boy, is that a problem?
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're in an echo chamber.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Go on, take.
Yeah, I'll take it up 1 second.
Mike?
Yeah, go on, Mike.
Mikey?
Number 1.
Mike?
Mikey? He's gone, has he?
He's gone. He's gone.
You know when you put it on loudspeaker and you're not quite close to it?
Yeah.
It sounds like he was in like a room with no
Sounds like
phones.
he's in a tin can.
It does, doesn't it?
That's exactly what it sounds like. All right, get your calls in. You want to have your say? You've got loads to go at. 03717 223344. We're going to hear from managers. We've got EFL action to get through as well. Loads of discussions. You can get involved in the show. It's the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. A reminder of today's Premier League results. Brentford 3-1. Keith Andrews, what a job he's doing. They beat Burnley. Sunderland 2-0 down, win 3-2. What a job Reggie Lebree's done. Man City, they nick it at the end. Phil Foden, masterclass, 3-2 against Leeds in a 5:30 game. Newcastle winning 2-0. Remember, live and exclusive coverage, Spurs v Fulham follows us from 7:30. Right now, though, 03 717 22 33 44 to have your say on the games and EFL action. Let's get an update, though, in the England women against China at Wembley. Angelina Kelly.
It's England 4, China 0, 4 goals in 11 minutes for the Lionesses, and the fourth one goes to Bayern Munich's Georgia Stanway. Lauren Hemp crossed the ball on the left-hand side by the byline towards the far post. The China goalkeeper attempted to punch the ball away, however, it's such a poor clearance. The ball lands straight to Georgia Stanway just inside the box, and she smacks it low into the far corner of the net. England 4, China 0.
OK, let's hear from Leeds manager Daniel Farke, who says they'll be organising an open-top bus parade if they come 17th.
Yes, if we finish on position 17, yeah, I will organise myself a next open bus tour. That's definitely for sure. But it's a long road in order to be allowed to do this. And this league is so competitive, and each of the game is different. You have to be spot on. It's a long road, but we keep walking the long road.
What's he on about?
It's not the greatest comment, but I know what he means. Do you know what I mean? Leeds fans right now listening to this, they will celebrate 17th. They end last day of the season, they finish 17th. Mate.
Yeah, that is
them establish Premier League football for next season again and build from that point.
Yeah,
but I don't know whether the manager should be saying. Not sure that's something that you want to hear the manager say.
No,
but I understand the sentiment behind it. I understand what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
you know, he's being a bit cheeky. He's having a bit of a laugh, and
it felt like though that we were going to see a couple of teams stay up this season. Sunderland, they're up, right? They're
Sunderland,
they're fourth.
I think we need to give Sunderland a few more flowers, mate. For what they're doing right now.
No,
it's remarkable what they're up to at the moment.
It's outrageous.
And where Leeds and Burnley are, we kind of expect those teams to.
I expected it, but when I watched Leeds at the start of the season, I thought they were all right. You know,
they're not dead and buried by any distance.
No, of course not. But you know,
I mean, look at Wolves, mate. 2 points. Wolves 2 points after 12. They've got Villa. Is it Villa away tomorrow?
I actually think you could go as gaffer and get more results than that.
Do you know what, mate? I think you and I could. I think we'd somehow.
Don't know if Wolves would have me there as gaffer, though.
No, but...
The culprit that time, Jason Cundy.
You know what? We might be able to string a couple of results together.
I reckon we'd get 6 or 7 points.
2 in 12 games. No wins.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, that's a shoddy affair. Mate.
It's not looking good for them, that's for sure.
They scored 7 goals, mate, in that time.
Talking of Sunderland, though, let's go to Paul. He's a Sunderland fan. All right, Paul?
P-Dog?
Hiya, Jamie, all right?
I'm all right, Paul. I mean... You're watching a masterclass every weekend.
Oh, just left the fortress now, mate. Just another great performance. You know, I just can't believe the start was made.
Yeah, it is a fortress. I said at the start of the season, if you make that place a fortress, because we know it can be, you got a chance, and it's exactly what you have done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, admittedly, we look like we're struggling in certain away games. You know, a few poor performances like last week at Fulham, Burnley away. We're not scoring many goals away, but. Even when we went 2-0 down today, I still felt confident we were going to get something. Like that's the difference this season. It's just like there's a massive togetherness now, like within that squad that we didn't have before. And like all them new signings have just all gelled together perfectly. And just next home game's Newcastle, so let's get that one on.
A third of the way through the season, you're 3 points behind Man City.
No, it's crazy, isn't it?
That is astonishing stuff. It doesn't feel real. That genuinely does not feel well. But look, well played, because you come up and you've give it a real go. And as Jay made the point there, if it's the first game of the season at home to West Ham, was that the first game? I've made that up.
Yeah, beat them 3-0.
Right.
Yeah,
but that set the tone.
Yeah,
that's the one you've gone right. We're going to make this an horrible place to come to, and when that place rocks up there, it rocks.
Yeah. I've played there.
Yeah,
it rocks. Right.
It's been great all season. That's 7 games now in the league so far, and we've won 4 through 3. So, you know, we've just got to keep it up, keep the home form going, and try and pick up as many points as we can away. And I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel that there will be an inevitability about the season that you will end up. You'll see teams like Villa. You know, there's other teams, Spurs, you would expect to pick up results and performances. But if you can get European football, even the Conference League,
mate, if they get European,
that is astonishing stuff.
If you get European football, I mean that is just outrageous.
When was the last time you were in Europe, Mike?
After we won the FA Cup in '73.
So you've not been in Europe since the 70s.
74, yeah.
Gee, I
wasn't even born.
I'd love to see
Cundy was 30.
I'd love to see.
You got 60, Jeff.
That'd be funny, you know. Sunderland getting in the.
Would you be funny?
No, it would be. Well, it'd be funny because this Conference League, right? If you're in the Premier League,
and
you're in the Conference League, you're one of the favourites to win it. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, look, I've seen West Ham win it. Obviously, Chelsea have won it, but that.
Yeah, but Sunderland are, you're a huge football club.
But next season, if they're in the Conference League, one of the favourites to win it, they will be. They'll be in one of the favourites to win it.
Well, if they do that, he's manager of the season for me.
Ooh.
What?
What if Arsenal win the title?
You mean, what, if Arsenal win the title?
And he gets Conference League. Now, if he gets Champions League, I'll have that conversation with you. Can't have Conference League and be manager of the season.
No, maybe not. Maybe I hear.
No, he's doing
What about Europa League? Sunderland, Europa League football. They finished what? 6th. They finished 6th. Sunderland.
I still, yeah. I mean, I don't know, mate.
But it was in League One. Do you know what I mean?
We'll have that conversation at the end of it. They're not getting Europa League football, mate.
Don't you think?
No.
Mate, they're a good team.
Well, who's missing out then? Name the team that's missing out.
Oh, come on. I mean...
No, I know, but so are your mob going to miss out?
Maybe.
That'll be fun.
Number 1.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but maybe. I'm not convinced with us. We can't win at home. We have to win tonight. But I got,
mate, imagine if
Sunderland
won at home yet.
Not one away. If you win your own games like they are, and they've made it a tough place to go, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know, string a few results away from home. You know, all of a sudden, every time you play at home, you get points.
But if they get Europa League football, you're saying he's manager of the season, manager of the year.
Sunderland, they were favourites to go down. There's bottom of the table.
Right,
You're telling me if they finish 6th?
Okay, well, look,
Arsenal are expected to go and win the title. They've been the favourites this season.
No, but they ain't won it since. Will it be 22 years?
Oh, yeah, so they spent £800 million on a team. You know, it's prime to go and win it.
Look, we'll have that conversation as and when, right? We'll have it then. But now, right now, Sunderland fans, they are on. And also, I mean, look, I know Newcastle are winning at the moment, but Newcastle had a sticky start.
Paul, if you finish 6th, is he manager of the season?
He's got to be in the conversation, hasn't he?
Yeah, he could be in the conversation.
I mean, I know we've spent some money, but it's then having to get all them players to work together on that. And yeah, he's definitely got to be in with a shout. Like, I mean, it would depend who won the league and whatnot, but
yeah, we'll have the conversation.
Yeah,
we'll have it.
He's doing an amazing job. I mean,
no one's doubting what he's doing. I mean,
no, he's done a great job. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
What is it, Paul, that's made him so good? Because I watch him and it feels like a proper Sunderland team, but
yeah,
how good is this manager?
Yeah, he seems to be able to read the opposition well. You know, he sets up pretty well for each game.
Yeah.
Like he changed to a 5 at the back at home against Everton and Arsenal, and I wasn't for it, but like he's made it work.
Yeah.
And he just seems to find a way every time. Like I say, even when they went 2-0 today, it felt like it was going to be one of them days, but I still thought we could get something. And then when we got the penalty and came back in, it was just the place is rocking. You know, like I don't think anybody's looking forward to coming in. We're playing Newcastle at home next, so that's going to be.
Oh, that's going to be an absolute stonker. When is that next weekend?
2 weeks time, 14th of December.
Okay, all right.
Oh, at the Stadium of Light.
Beautiful.
God, what
at the Stadium of the Light.
That is a belter of a game.
Yeah, they're doing all right at the minute, Newcastle. Still 2-0.
They're winning 2-0, yeah, but that game that's the cup final. Paul, top man, mate, thanks for your call. Let's go. By the way, Bournemouth, touch on them.
Yeah.
They've fallen off a bit.
A little bit, mate. Yeah,
What's
they
happened?
haven't, mate. Don't know, actually. I mean, I don't think they're playing badly. Whenever I see Bournemouth play, I don't think they're playing badly. I mean, they scored 2. They went 2-0 up today. I don't think that
sticky scoreline.
Mate, look, you mock me, mate.
You love a 2-0. Oh,
no,
sticky,
no.
Sticky.
I tell you what it is. No, here's what I say. It's the scoreline that lulls you into false sense of security. I said it, right? You think the game's won. You think the points are safe. They're never, because if they score, even now, like Everton are 2-0 down.
Yeah.
If they get the next goal in this game, Everton,
the
game changes completely. Especially today. By the way, 2 teams in the Premier League went 2-0 up, got pegged back today.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. Mate, don't knock the old 2-0, mate.
West Brom were
2-0 down, then
2-0
1-3-2.
down, 1-3-2. Yeah. Sticky.
Mate, it's one of those.
It's a dodgy scoreline.
It's the worst scoreline.
What do you mean? It's not. It's not the worst scoreline.
No, I tell you. Obviously it's a great scoreline, but you think.
Is it the worst or is it the best?
No, 5-0's best. 5-0's better.
All right, but you can't be 5-0 up.
No, but 1-0, Jay, you're always, the game is not over. You know it. 2-0, you think, we're cruising. Man City fans, right? 2-0 at half-time. Everyone in that stadium, everyone, even the most hardened Leeds fan would have said, this game's over. It's never at 2-0. Never. 3-0.
What about 89th? 2-0.
Even then, mate. Even then. Weren't you? Hold on.
So would you rather Chelsea be 1-0 up?
No, of course you'd rather 2-0.
Exactly. So
I know, but it's the most dangerous scoreline.
Up the Chels.
Oh, he clipped it. He clipped it.
Let's go to Mike. He's a Man City fan. All right, Mike.
All right, Mikey.
Yeah, sorted out the speaker. What you just said there is look, when Man City come up at half-time 2-0, yeah?
Yep.
They're thinking, we're Man City Leeds, we've got them beat, it's all over.
Yeah.
We're missing Rodri. If you look at teams that have consistently been right up there in the competitions every year, Man City especially, Rodri, Company, and Roy Keane at Man U, if I go back years,
Yeah, but all right, I hear you. I hear you about Rodri, but you're 2-0 up at half time. You don't need Rodri on the pitch to see that game out.
But they've got no one in command. They get lazy. Have you not seen them? They're like prima donnas. The defence is like a pub team.
God.
It is. But if Rodri's there screaming at them, if Rodri's there telling them they're crap.
Hold on. You can't be saying that. I mean...
Come on, why not? Why not?
You're now a pub team.
What, Fox,
Did you see what
Fox and Hounds playing at centre half?
Did you see what Leverkusen done?
The Fox and Hounds rock up.
Back of the net.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't... The pub team, come on, take it back.
All right, sorry, pub team's a bit low.
What are they then? They're not a pub team.
Listen,
It's a bit low.
If he's going to give them an open bus to finish in 17th, he might as well take them to London and Coke Cup League.
Who?
He's gone. He keeps dropping. Accidentally.
He dropped a couple of F-bombs?
He did, yeah.
Did he?
Did you not catch him?
I thought I caught one, but I wasn't sure. But he seemed so natural the way he said it.
Yeah.
Pub team. That should have been dropped.
It's been another goal at the Hill Dickinson. Matt Jones.
Everton 0, Newcastle 3. Get a bit of this. Everton falling apart. Newcastle in dreamland. It's Nick Woltemade who's got it. It's a lovely deft finish, but he's teed up perfectly by Alanga with a lovely clip ball to him. Woltemade, where the Everton defenders are, I have absolutely no idea. The centre halves have gone AWOL, and that leaves him through on Pickford, and he just dinks it over Pickford, and it drops perfectly in the bottom corner. There's only a few seconds to go until half-time. Thousands of Evertonians are heading for their pie and their pint, and they're thinking there's a long way back from here. But Newcastle have been brilliant. Everton 0, Newcastle 3.
What are Everton doing?
Mate, they are pub team. That is pub team defending that.
Up there.
Mate, that is pub team.
It is.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder whether... Who's that? Is that Mikalenko's at left back, mate? He's so
it's the
deep.
geezer from the Swan. He's a good player, he is. He plays Sunday afternoon. He's all right. We brought him in.
Yeah, that's that guy. Now, see, now you're talking to me about like the 2-0 scoreline, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's not dangerous.
Well, yeah, because it's 3-0.
It's not dangerous.
Oh, dearie me. All right, keep your calls coming in. Loads to go at. 03 717 22 3344. Up the Chels. Right, we're closing in on the talkSPORT Darts Presenter Trophy 2025 now in its third year, where 8 of talkSPORT's biggest names go head-to-head at a PDC World Darts Championship kickoff. And this year, you and a mate could be there with us.
Yeah, you'll be the only members of the public allowed in on Wednesday the 10th of December in London. 2 seats, 2 insider passes, a true money-can't-buy experience for the ultimate talkSPORT fan. The very next day, you'll also be heading up to the, hold on a second, open day at the PDC World Darts Championship. Plus, we'll sort 2 nights at a hotel and a massive $2.5 grand bangers and mash.
For your chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text costs £2 plus your standard network rate. Or call 0343 4239 761. Lines close 4 p.m. next Thursday. That's when you'll need to answer your phone if it rings. 18 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. Good luck. Right, it's half-time in England and China women's game. Angelina.
Half-time, England 5, China 0. China have absolutely crumbled so far in this game. Props to England, they've been fantastic. The Lionesses managed 4 goals in 11 minutes. Beth Mead managed to get the first 2. Then it was Lauren Hemp's turn. She marked her return from injury with a goal inside the 6-yard box. Georgia Stanway then made it 4 as she picked up a poor clearance from the China goalkeeper just inside the box and fired it low into the far corner of the net. And for England's 5th, after a VAR review, referee Alina Pesu awarded England a penalty after China's Li Mengwen handled the ball inside her own box. It was Stanway who stepped up to the spot and she calmly slotted the ball into the corner of the net, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Half-time, England 5, China 0.
Okay, it is half-time between Everton and Newcastle. It's 3-0 to Newcastle. So let's take a look at the latest odds in the 5:30 game, all thanks to Betfair.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Yeah, pub defending from Everton at the moment.
Everton, down their left-hand side. What on earth is that?
Yeah, they're having an absolute nightmare. David Moyes is going to be going potty at half-time. Everton to win, though, 80-1. The draw is 20-1. Newcastle to win is 50-1 on. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18 plus, began with all.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Right, let's go to Mark. He's a Man City fan. All right, Mark?
Marky Mark.
Hey, boys, you all right?
All right, matey.
All right, Mark, are you happy?
Yeah, so me and Pops are just on the way home from the game now. Right, what I wanted to say, that first of all, the game, right, first half, quality, City, 2-0 up, cruising. And then the second half was absolute mayhem, right? I won't say a pub team. It was like watching an under-10s team on the park. There was head tennis. They were blasting the ball in the air, kicking the ball straight off the pitch. There was the maddest 25 minutes I've ever seen. What's going on? And Foden dragged us out of it. But that's a game. I wanted to just ring up, you know, about the empty seats at the Etihad, what we're always getting digs for, right?
Yeah, empty head.
I spoke to my mate last night. Said, yeah, Dave, get us a ticket. And he said, I'll try. He never got back to me. I ended up getting one through the supporters club today. He phoned me up this morning, Dave, says, I've got you a ticket here. I said, oh, well, I've already got one. I said, do us a favour, send it to me, because it's all digital. I said, send it to me, and Joe can come with us. And once you've got a digital ticket in your phone, you can't download another.
They won't give you another.
So we had a ticket for the game, and I couldn't give it away.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. Because you're only allowed to download one ticket.
Yeah, but there was a ticket there because the kid whose season ticket is on holiday.
Full row of empty seats.
Do you know what I mean? Where Pabs was sat, there was like 4 or 5 empty seats in front of him. Right. People want to go to the game.
Why didn't Pabs download the ticket?
Because he's already got one on his phone.
I've got a season ticket.
He's got his season
ticket. What about Joe? Can't Joe download it?
No, he's not got a membership. He's not got a membership.
Why has he not got a membership?
He's not got a membership.
The club, you have to buy a membership.
You got to buy a membership for £5
before you can even get a ticket.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he bought? Get the membership then? Is that how this has got to work?
No, because he just wanted to come as a one-off, right?
Wanted a one-off.
So
what you're saying is there's tickets available. There's tickets available. One-off fan who he'd be, oh yeah, I can come today, but they can't download a ticket.
They can't download a ticket. They need to sort it out. This is why we've got empty seats. There's people there who want to go, but the way they've done the digital ticketing is just ridiculous.
But you and Pabs are okay, right? You and Pabs got in.
Oh, buzzing!
Absolutely
buzzing. That Foden's 92nd minute winner, and then we're all looking at the clock thinking, oh God, we've got another 8 minutes now.
Did you text Joe and say, "Soz, mate, we were there, you weren't"?
I texted him a video of us all singing Dirty Leeds.
Poor old Joe.
Poor Joe. He's missed out on a classic.
Yeah, I feel for John. Pabs is all right, though. Pabs is
Pabs enjoyed himself.
Yeah, Joe, if you listen to this, mate, sorry.
Soz, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
Buy the membership.
Yeah, membership, mate. That's what you got to do. Get it sorted.
Yeah, but if all right, say you do want to go, I don't know the ticket situation.
Mate, it's the same at Chelsea, right? You have to have a membership to someone to send you the ticket digitally.
Yeah.
You need to be a member.
Right.
And it's all to stop touts. That's what this is for.
Right.
It's designed to stop touts making money and just hand over tickets. But then you get fans like Joe. Pabs is all right.
Pabs is fine.
Joe didn't have if you ain't got the membership, you can't download the ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and watch Man City play, even if it's once or twice a season,
you
got to download.
And I think you got. I don't know what it costs, right? I don't know what it costs. It's probably going to. I don't know. But download the membership, pay the fee, and then you're in, like Pabs did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like Pabsy. All right, Mark, thanks for your call. Let's go to Mikey. He's a Chelsea fan. Mike?
All right, Mikey?
How we doing?
Up the Chelsea.
Up the
Up
Blues.
the Chels.
Best team in the world.
Up the Chels.
Jamie.
Go on.
Does Thomas Frank ever blink?
What do you mean? Up the Chels.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Go on,
Does
Mikey.
he blink? Of course he blinks.
I think so.
He don't blink.
Like, what
do you mean?
What's your point?
Well, just saying he's sort of freaky. He don't blink. I watched him for 2 minutes the other day on there, and he weren't blinking once.
Is that what you're noticing with Thomas Frank?
Well, it's just one of them things. Weird. It's like
Well,
is he
sure
an
it
android?
blinks. I don't know how long you can last without blinking.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, your eyes will dry. You need to blink.
He's like Aquaman.
Yeah.
He's like Aquaman.
He's like
Aquaman.
Web feet.
Right, is that the point? You phoned us up just to tell us that Thomas Frank don't blink?
No, I'm serious. No, I just wanted to get that across because I just thought it'd be bugging me for days.
Oh dear, you're going to make me look at it now.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't. Maybe he's got a quick blink.
Well, do you know what I reckon we should do on here? We should do lookalikes for players and that.
Have you thought about this though, Mike? Maybe he blinks when you blink.
Great shout.
No, he don't blink.
Well, how'd you know? You blinked.
He's an android.
He's an android. What do you want, Mike?
Come on, Mike. You ain't phoned up talkSPORT talk about whether Thomas Frank blinks or not.
Do you think, guys, that Tottenham's one of them teams that whoever gets as a manager, they're going to not succeed?
It's just Spurs, though, mate. It's in there. I don't know. Spurs are the funniest club in the world. I'm so glad Jason bought Spurs. It's so good.
Hold on. We have been successful. We won the Europa League last season.
Well, we won't
sack
count
the
that.
manager.
No, I just think some doom and gloom over Spurs.
Well, we'll see tonight. It's a big game for us tonight.
Where are you in the table at the minute?
Well,
You're 10th at the minute. You're 10th.
Yeah, we're playing Fulham. Yeah.
You can
you have to win that game. If you win that game, we bump up the table and it doesn't look as bad.
You get the 5th if you win.
Exactly. So if we win that game, you look at it and say, all right, yeah, it's not been great, but it's early days. You've got to give Thomas Frank a bit of time. He's come out and said the first thing you needed to do was try and stop conceding goals. We conceded 9 last week.
First thing you need to do is stop blinking.
What is it?
What's going on here?
I'm going to have a look out for it now. Right.
Yeah. Look out for Aquaman.
Yeah. Mikey, can you win the league?
No.
I can't. I don't think I spoke to a Chelsea fan who believes he can win a league. It's embarrassing.
No, I just think there's too many.
Not enough money spent. You ain't spent enough money, have you?
No. Do you know what? Right?
You'd spend a bit more to get up there.
If it was Arsenal 4 years ago, then I would say I think we can. But this Arsenal side at the moment just feel. Look, what do you want me to say?
I fancy us tomorrow, though.
I want you to say. Hold on. So you fancy yourselves tomorrow to beat the team that are going to win the league, in your opinion?
Yeah.
But you don't fancy you to win the league?
Well, I don't fancy us the rest of the season, but I fancy us tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're going to beat the team that you're competing with.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't mean we're going to win the league, does it?
Up the Chels.
Ask Thomas Frank. He can see into your mind. Have a good day, guys.
See you later, mate.
Mikey, phone the sports bar, mate. You're proper. Yeah, you're
perfect.
Yeah, he's perfect at sports
I
bar.
don't know if he's game day phoning, but
No, phone us the sports.
All right, keep your calls coming in. Loads to go at 03 717 22 3344. Up the Chels. You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie Hine, Jason, Cundy. Keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344. But let's hear from Brentford manager Keith Andrews. Was delighted to see his side win again at home 3-1 to Burnley.
I think it's fair to say today that we had to create an energy when some of the big boys come to town. I think that naturally takes care of itself within stadiums. I thought we had to generate that a little bit today with the type of play, not just playing keep ball for keep ball's sake. We had to try and test their back line, and again they made that very difficult for large parts of the first half in particular. I think the players have a level of comfort for sure when they play at home, natural habitat, very, very comfortable in it, and predominantly played very, very well in this stadium. So we're aware of obviously the other side of it, but I think we've seen growth, and I've certainly seen growth in the individuals so far this season, and we're only 13 games in.
Yeah, fair play to Keith Andrews coming in. A lot of people questioning whether he had the credentials, but he's got a really good side together. Their
judgment of bringing managers in is so good. It really is. You think over the years of them
bringing two.
No, they've done it in the past as well. But bring in the managers they have. They get a lot of decisions right.
Yeah, they do, of course. But Thomas Frank was there for what, 7 years?
Yeah, he brought them up, right?
Yeah,
he brought them up.
Yeah, and he was a coach, right, before Thomas Frank. So they've done a similar thing to Keith Andrews.
I believe so. Yeah, look, remarkable job. Yeah, I know it's only 12 games, 13 games in, and things can change in football. But right here, right now, wow.
Yeah, yes, they look strong.
They're just they're a bit of a nasty team to play against, aren't they? Especially at their place.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done them. They're one of the sides when they made the changes. Thomas Frank left. They were one of the sides you look at and think might be vulnerable going down.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no sign at the minute.
Yeah, fair play to Brentford. It looks like a really good appointment, Keith Andrews.
It does.
Getting some decent results. Let's go to Andrew. He's a Coventry fan. Andrew?
All right, Andrew.
Hey up, boys. You all right?
I'm all right, mate. Who's flying
Up
still?
the Cov.
First time caller. Love the show.
Thank you.
Got to ring in and just say how well the boys are doing.
Yeah,
amazing.
You went 1-0 down today, right?
Honestly, you need to be like Thomas Frank at our place. Don't blink or else you'll miss a goal.
Fair play.
Yeah.
They've scored 50 goals.
Mate, that's ridiculous.
50 goals this season. 50, honestly.
50 in 18 games.
50 goals already this season. It's just so much fun being at Coventry. We've been through it over the years, and it's just awesome being a Coventry fan at the minute. Yeah. Hopefully, is it our time?
Super Frankie
dream?
Lampard.
Is it too early to dream?
No, it's not too early to dream. Dream. That's what football's about.
I know, but Championship. Yeah, I mean, you know.
No.
You can have a bad month.
Yeah, of course.
And you get sucked back in. I mean, they're 10 points clear, and I don't think Coventry are going to have a bad month. But
10 after 18.
They're 10 points clear.
After 18 games.
10 points clear.
Yeah, that's
scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, you are. You don't concede that many either, you know.
Who's banging in all the goals? Is it one man or is it an all-round thing?
We've got Thomas Asante scoring, Adji Wright scoring, Ellis Sims has come in because Wright's injured, he's scoring, midfielders Frank's got the midfield purring. They're scoring goals for fun in the midfield. He's been a revelation since he's come. An absolute... He's brilliant.
I mean, you
can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mark Robbins done a great job there, and you know
he was a god to us.
Yeah.
But something. I think was it when AD Vias left?
Yeah.
Something weren't right. It was a big decision by the chairman.
Yeah,
huge.
But
it's paid off.
You know, I remember when he left, and there's some Coventry fans who weren't happy at all.
Yeah, I know.
But Super Frankie Lampard's gone in there, mate.
Yeah, what's the job?
It's just over a year he's been there as well. He's not been there that long. It's just over a year.
Well, they probably.
Mate, they come close, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, when he took over, it was all over the gaff. He got them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously missed out. But this season, they're just running right.
They are.
50 goals.
18 games.
Yeah, that is.
The closest is 30 in their league. That's still a big number in 18 games.
Who's got 30?
It's the closest.
Yeah, Hull City, yeah. Scoring goals, fair play to them. I mean, the Championship's brilliant.
No, but they conceded 30 as well, Hull. They scored 30, and they got a goal difference of 0.
Oh, my word, yeah. I've just said that. What is going on there? Let's go to Tyrone. He's a Charlton fan. Tyrone.
All right, Tyrone.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Tyrone.
All right.
Good.
All right, boys. Oh, mate, what is going on with my football club?
No.
Does Thomas Frank blink? Does Thomas Frank blink, mate? Does he blink?
I think he blinks. I think he does, mate.
Can't wait to see him interviewed next.
What's going on at Charlton, boys?
You've fallen off a cliff last 4 games.
Oh, mate. Well, yeah, this is it. Yeah, last 4 games we haven't had a win. I mean, look, I don't want to throw anything out there, but I'm just like, I think the boys were saying today, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll beat Poppy next week. I don't know, mate. At this stage, I don't know. I mean, look, November was always going to be tough fixtures for us. We knew this, but it's just like Falling off the cliff. Yeah, just falling off the cliff a bit, mate. Jason!
Yo! Yeah, go on.
You used to play for Talazan. You used to play for Talazan.
I did play for Talazan Rovers, I did. Yeah.
I played against you once.
Did you?
I think you played up front or something like that, wasn't it?
Hold on, who's Talazan?
Mate, Talazan Rovers, right?
Who are they?
That was like the local team. Like Neil Sullivan played for
pub team.
Neil Sullivan.
Yeah.
Right? Played for who else do we have play for us as well? I'll come back to you, right?
Okay.
That was the team, like we used to smash teams.
The culprit that time, Jason Cundy.
No, I was scoring goals. I was centre forward then.
You played up front?
Centre forward, mate.
For Talazan?
Yeah.
You were banging goals in?
I couldn't get back any further, mate, unless I'm going goal.
How old were you?
I'd have been 10, 11.
What? Hold on, can I go back? Tyrone, you still there?
Yeah.
It wasn't Tyrone, it was the other lad in the coat. What's your name?
It's Mark.
Mark.
It's Mark.
So hold on, you
It's
remember
Mark.
Jason Cundy playing for Talazan when he was 10?
Yeah, he stepped on my foot. Nearly broke his bloody toe.
That doesn't surprise me. Was he lanky? Was he lanky? Was he,
Mate, I was such a skinny, tall thing. When
I can imagine.
Mate, that was a bit like a.
How did you end up centre half?
I don't know, mate. I couldn't work my way back any further.
You know what, as you got older, they must have watched you and gone,
get
him away from the
How
goal.
much further can we put him back? Can he play in goal?
Oh, dear. All right, Tyrone, listen, thanks for your call.
I'll tell you who played there. Matty Elliott. He played for Leicester. He played with Matt.
Yeah. He was a good player.
He was Talazan
Where
as
was
well.
this? Whereabouts? Wimbledon?
Surrey.
In Surrey.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, Talazan was a good team, mate. All the yeah.
Are they still going?
I don't know, actually. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll Google them.
You don't know if they're still going. It was your childhood club.
I couldn't care less.
What do you mean you couldn't care less? I used to play for Sutton Dynamos. I still keep an eye on it.
How are they getting on? Sutton Dynamos.
A good team, mate. All right, Sutton Dynamos.
Sutton Dynamos.
Yeah, good side. Used to run the gaff.
I don't know how you spell Talazan.
What do you mean?
I don't know how you spell it. That looks all right.
It's
how you spelling it?
Well, I would think Tarzan with an L. Just had an L in there somewhere.
Talazan. I mean,
what do you mean? You played for him?
I know. I was only 10. Hold on. No. Do you mean Italian rivers? No, I don't. That's Talazan Rovers.
Anyway, let's go to Sean. He's a Sunderland fan. Shawnee.
All right, Shawnee.
Evening, boys.
How are you,
bud?
Sean?
Not bad. Another great result there.
Oh, mate, you're flying, Shawnee. What's happened?
Well, it's unbelievable. It's unreal. As you say, you're getting more points from a losing position.
It's amazing.
2-0 down.
Yeah.
Just absolutely playing as a unit.
Yeah.
Thought going to the back four today, first half, we were a little bit iffy. But the referee, Dermot needs having his head shake on Monday. That referee today was absolutely diabolical.
Why? What happened? What do you miss?
He just lost the game, everything. Those tackles flying in.
Yeah, you want tackles flying in, though, don't you?
Don't you want tackles flying in?
I know, but there's tackles flying in, I know that was absolutely biblical, the rain today, but...
I know, but
Bournemouth players were in there all the time, just about 5 players every time we done a tackle, they give a free kick to win the air. Ariola on the touchline. It's wings and Spanish waiter, but hey, well, we got the 3 points, happy days, onwards and upwards.
No, you won, though. Stop moaning about the refs, Shawnee. Enjoy the moment.
No, well, it's supposed to be better referees in the Premier League, but absolute diabolical. But
we saw the game, right? We're watching 3 Premier League games, and I don't remember thinking there's a bad call. I mean, you might be talking about like little silly free kicks where it's a soft one, but
there was one attacker he come sliding in on Shaka.
Yeah.
Took Shaka out, and he went to give his card.
Yeah.
And he pulled away in his pocket and just gave him a warning.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know if he was taken into... Well, but then their goalkeeper time wasted from the 6th minute when they went 1-0 up.
Sorry, Shawnee, you've won today, matey. Don't be moaning about it.
I know, but it's...
Come on, you won.
Oh, what? It's just... we won and as you say, bring on Liverpool on Wednesday, because they're nothing to be frightened about now.
Oi, you got Newcastle a couple of weeks.
Oh, big.
I know.
You got Liverpool next weekend?
No, we've got them Wednesday night, and then we've got Man City next Saturday. Man City, we've got 2 away games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back down to earth.
It might be a bit of a bump.
Mind you, it's only Liverpool.
Yeah, it's true. They'll probably beat them. All right, Shawnee, listen, top man, thanks for your call.
I found Talazan. Am I spelling it wrong?
Yeah, go on.
Still going?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any good? Talizan Rovers.
Talizan Rovers, mate.
All right. Anyone plays for Talizan Rovers? Let us know.
I don't know whether they're still going. I'll have a look.
You said they were.
Well, hold on.
Let's get an update in the 5:30 game. Matt Jones.
Yeah, it's Everton 0, Newcastle 3. Everton have been better in this second half, although that is not saying much based on their first half performance, and had a real chance to pull one back. A corner coming in from the Everton left-hand side. It was awkwardly cleared to the edge of the area. Charlie Alcaraz, who's come on as a half-time substitute for Irabunum, ran onto it, and he hit an absolute thunderbolt. I think the crossbar is still shaking from it, but hit the bar it did and bounced away to safety, much to the relief of Newcastle. So Everton showing a bit of fight the first half. They were second to every ball. They had no link-up play whatsoever up top. They're looking to change that, but they have a mountain to climb. Everton 0, Newcastle 3.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18+, gambleaware.org.
Let's take a look at the latest odds in the 5:30 game. All thanks to Betfair. It is currently Everton 0, Newcastle 3. Everton to win now, 100-1. The draw's 25-1, and Newcastle to win is 50-1 on. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18+, gambleaware.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Play in a different league this season with Safe Sub from Betfair. 18+, gambleaware.org.
We can also find out what's happening at Wembley. Angelina.
It's England 6, China 0, and it's a hat-trick for Bayern Munich's Georgia Stanway. It was a great team goal with the likes of Jess Park, who replaced Beth Mead at half-time, and Lucy Bronze playing roles in the build-up to the goal. Ella Toon played Stanway through just inside the D. She rolled the ball into the far corner of the net from the edge of the 6-yard box. England 6, China 0.
OK, we've got team news coming up in just a sec. A big game. The mighty Spurs are taking on Fulham. We got that live straight after our show. We keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344. Up the Chels. Keep your calls coming in on Game Day phone in 03 717 22 33 There's been another goal at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Matt Jones.
That has indeed. Who saw this coming? Everton 0, Newcastle 4. It's Malik Chow who's got it again. Everton rode their luck because there was a shot from Walter from inside the area that was blocked on the line by Tarkowski. Newcastle, though, they managed to recycle the ball. Barnes dinked it out to Hall, who whipped in a delicious cross to the back post. It was met by Chow. Towering header inside the 6-yard box, and he nodded it back where it came from and into the far corner. A 4-goal advantage for Newcastle. Remember, they've not won away this season, and before today they'd only scored 3 Premier League away goals, but Everton have crumbled in front of them, and this stadium, with half an hour to go, is still now pretty much half empty. Everton 0, Newcastle 4.
Yeah, just saying that to Jace. The ground looks half gone.
This has been a... Oh, what's happened there? Brilliant piece of goalkeeping by the Ramsdale's in goal. He's done well there. He's got a fist.
Well, they made a big decision, right? Nick Pope.
Yeah.
I think Ramsdale deserves his opportunity. I think Newcastle fans
wonder what this will do for
too many mistakes.
It's World Cup.
It's
World Cup. If he can keep the gloves off Pope. Anyway, we'll see.
All right, time to discuss some of the main topics of the day. All thanks to Betfair.
Topic of the day on talkSPORT with Betfair. 18+ gambleaware.org.
Yeah, when we're done at 7:30, Faye Carruthers brings you live and exclusive coverage. The mighty Spurs versus Fulham, and our chief football commentator, Sam Matface, has team news.
Well, in a bid to arrest the alarming slide at home, Thomas Frank makes 4 changes from the chaotic defeat in Paris. Christian Romero suspended, so Kevin Danso comes into the defence. It's a back 4. João Palhinha plays against Fulham for the first time since they sold him for 47 million quid. Richarlison has scored in each of his last 3 games and starts off the left tonight. Udogie plays at left back, having celebrated his birthday yesterday. And Kolo Muani is joined by Mo Kudus in the attack. So it's Vicario in goal, Porro, Danso, Van der Ven and Udogie the back 4. Palhinha, Gray and Bergvall in midfield, with Mohamed Kudus and Richarlison flanking Kolo Muani up top. On the bench, Antonin Kinski, Xavi Simons, Tell, Johnson, Spence, Odebear, Sarr, Bentancur and Ben Davis. Well, what about Fulham? It's the 200th game in charge of the club for Marco Silva tonight, and he makes just 1 change from the win over Sunderland, where they could have probably scored more goals. Just as bad as Spurs are at home, though, Fulham are away from home. But despite their backline having the option of a bit of added protection in Sasa Lukic, who returns from suspension, he only makes the bench. The only change is Sam Chukwueze, who impressed off the bench last week against Sunderland and is given his first start ahead of record signing Kevin. So it's Leno in goal, Tete, Anderson, Bassi and Sessegnon the back 4, Iwobi and Sonderberger. Then it's Harry Wilson, Josh King and Chukwueze behind Raul Jimenez in attack. The bench, Lecomte the goalkeeper, Kearney, Adama Traore, Cuenca, Kusiasare, Lukic, Castagna, Kevin and Emil Smith-Rowe. And as you boys have been saying, kickoff is 8 o'clock tonight on this chilly night in North London. Our coverage starts at 7:30.
All right, Sam, wait there, because I've got a couple of questions for you, but there's been another goal at the Hill Dickinson. Matt Jones.
There has, and maybe there is a twist in the tale yet to come, because Tieno Barry's got his first Everton goal. Everton 1, Newcastle 4. Newcastle struggling to deal with a ball that comes in from the left-hand side. Barry gets an initial head on it, but heads it into the back of Dan Burn. It drops invitingly for him, though. He has another swing at it, this time with his left leg, and it takes a deflection and goes into the back of the net. I'm just waiting, because there is going to be a VAR check. The initial header might have flicked off Barry's arm and might therefore be ruled out. VAR are looking at this now. I imagine our referee, who is Craig Pawson, will be sent over to the monitor to have a check on it. So maybe there's going to be a reprieve. At the moment, though, it's Everton 1, Newcastle 4, and I'll update you as and when we have news on the decision.
It looks like handball.
Yeah, it looks like handball. I think that's probably going to be ruled out. But I'm going to go back to Sam. Sam, just on the Spurs side, I know you're talking about Richarlison playing off the left with Muani up front, Kudus on the right. The PSG game, we played a bit of a diamond. It was a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to know if you got any ideas if that's definitely going to be 4-3, because I thought we played all right.
Well, we discussed it with quite a few of the people that are close to Spurs, and the suggestion was they didn't think it would be back to the 4-4-2. That they played a box midfield, really, didn't they, in that game against PSG, with Kolo Muani and Richarlison up together, which I thought was effective. I mean, it may well be, actually, that the way they line up is that they they allow Richarlison to get a little bit closer into Kolo Muani than Kudus goes in on from the right-hand side. Maybe it will be that he plays in behind in that 10 position alongside Bergvall with Polinia and Gray as the two holders, and then they do get the width from the fullbacks. But Kudus isn't someone who you would expect to play in that zone.
No.
He likes to hug the touchline, he likes to come in and cause chaos. So look, we'll see how it pans out, but there are different options available for Thomas Frank, who did actually change the setup in Paris in midweek, and by doing so made them look a lot more offensive. They made some stupid errors though, which cost them dear.
Yeah, Romero obviously being suspended. There's a lot of Spurs fans actually who wanted Romero out of the team, so Danso gets his chance today. Sammy, top man, mate, thank you.
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, that game follows us from 7:30. Massive game that for Spurs. Can't really afford. We have to put.
It is a huge game for Spurs, and Fulham, their away form has been pretty bad, and this is a game you have to win, mate. Anything less than 3, even a draw is a terrible result.
Yeah,
because we're talking about. We spoke earlier about Sunderland, right? How I think eventually that they'll probably work their place out. They won't be in the top 4. Well, Spurs are giving them a chance. Villa play tomorrow. Villa, they're on an amazing run. So there's teams around you that you expect Villa to beat Wolves at home, right? Expect that to happen.
Yeah.
You've got to take care of business today, mate. Take care of business.
Right, it's a must win.
Yep.
It is a must win. Right, let's go to Liam. He's a Spurs fan. Liam.
All right, Liam.
Hello, Jamie. Hello, Joyce.
All right, mate.
Right, Liam, you looking forward to the game? You've seen the team news?
I am. I'm not. It's because we're playing at home, aren't we? So it's a terrible record.
Yeah, I know, but we've got to sort that out.
I've been stinking the place out.
I was just thinking today. This is like for a Spurs supporter. This season's turning into like hell. Like with Arsenal and Chelsea both doing well. It's like who would it hurt more to win the league, Jamie? Arsenal or Chelsea?
Arsenal, defo for me. Up the Chels. Arsenal. I think if Arsenal win the league, I think they'll hurt. I've seen Chelsea win the league. They've been there and done it. Arsenal, 20 years ago maybe. But if Chelsea win the league,
mate, I'll be unbearable.
Yeah, you will be unbearable, to be fair. But it would just be funny to see Arsenal bottle it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm thinking of emigrating.
I think I consider it as well, mate, to be honest.
I know. Look, I've been saying to Jamie now for months, I've made peace with the fact that I tipped Arsenal at the beginning of the season. I saw at Liverpool early on, not convinced by that they were going to be anywhere near the title because of how those late winners, they kept getting out of jail. City, I think City will probably be Arsenal's closest rivals come the end of the season.
Honestly,
I think they probably will.
Team some credit.
Who?
You don't give Chelsea any credit. What do you mean, like Man City are the closest team to Arsenal?
I think they probably will. I'm not saying that we can't do something. I said we can finish second or third this season.
Have you been told not to big up Chelsea?
No. Do you know what is funny though, right? We're second. And we've done it without Palmer.
You spent £1 billion.
Yeah, I know, but we're not spent £1 billion on like ready-made players.
What are you talking about? You bought Enzo Fernandez for 100 million. Casado, 100 million.
By the way,
Cucurella, 50 million.
What a good goal that is.
It's been another goal at the Hill Diggins and Matt Jones.
There has, and this one will count. Everton 1, Newcastle 4. This is absolutely brilliant from Kieran Dewsbury Hall. As a ball floated over the top to him from the right-hand side, he watches it all the way onto his foot, beautifully controls it. It's like he's got the ball on a string. It's Tarkowski who plays it over to him. A run between the two centre-halves, but his touch, he basically pirouettes on the ball while bringing it down and then plays it into the bottom corner past Ramsdale. It's absolutely glorious. It's a little too late, but it is Everton 1, Newcastle 4.
Can I just say,
Dennis Bergkamp best,
if Lionel Messi scores that goal, you will not see that on. It'll be on repeat. Unbelievable touch from Dewsbury Hall. Unbelievable touch.
Yeah, it's a great goal, but it's consolation.
It is a consolation.
It's one of them irrelevant goals.
It's irrelevant. Yeah, what a brilliant goal. No one's going to remember.
No one remembers it. You go.
It's a show that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I think it is. All right, we'll save that for international break. Oh, we've got 4 months for another international break.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a while. Irrelevant goals.
Irrelevant goals, mate, that are brilliant. Yeah. Goals that just meant
Charleston
nothing.
Scored one in North London Derby.
Right, irrelevant goals. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. Tyler Adams.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully
Ryan, the producer's listening to this. Write this down in your little black book.
Yeah. All right, that was a look at some of the main topics of the day. All thanks to Betfair 18+. We go on .org.
Topic of the day on talkSPORT with Betfair. 18+, gambleaware.org.
You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Gemma Hard, Jason Cundy. You want to have your say on your team's performance. 03 717 22 3344. Live and exclusive coverage. Tottenham v Fulham follows us from 7:30. Then majestic Jermaine Pennant here with a Sports Bar Weekender at 10. The Premier League rolled out another classic day of big games and big action. Here's how you heard it all on the Game Day Live.
2 against 1. He's gone for the shot from 40 yards out. What a goal! What a wonderful goal! I think it's Tyler Adams who scored from 40 yards out. It's Sunderland 0, Bournemouth 2.
Just think Wayne Rooney, West Ham. He sees the goalkeeper off his line and just clips it.
Manchester City 2, Leeds United 0, and it's come from the left foot of Josko Gvardiol. I do wonder what Lucas Perry is actually doing in that Leeds United goal.
It's all level. Sunderland 2, Bournemouth 2. Bertrand Traore's just fired in.
Oh, what an incredible few minutes we've seen here. It's now Brentford 2, Burnley 1. Igor Thiago at the double. They've scored, Brentford, straight from the restart, having conceded that penalty.
The turnaround is complete. Sunderland 3, Bournemouth 2, and it's Brian Brobby, the hero here against Arsenal a couple of weeks ago.
He does step up to take that penalty now. Oh, and it's saved! And on the follow-up, he puts the ball into the back of the net. It's Manchester City 2, Leeds United 2, and it's Lucas Demecho.
And it's all over now. Brentford 3, Burnley 1. Dongo Watara has just sealed the point. Phil Foden, Manchester City legend. Mickey Gray.
Well, are you watching Thomas Tuchel? Manchester City 3, Leeds United 2, and this goal came out of nothing. Leeds players are heartbroken.
Yeah, that's how today's Premier League action has sounded across the talkSPORT network. Let's check in with Matt Jones watching Everton v Newcastle.
There's 14 minutes to go. It's still Everton 1, Newcastle 4, and Newcastle dominating possession as they try and see this game out. They've made a couple of changes as well, with Willock and Ramsey coming on for Elanga and Barnes, who've worked incredibly hard up front. Everton just cannot get any momentum going despite pulling that one goal back in this game. It's going to prove to be only a consolation. Newcastle heading for a first away win of the season. Everton 1, Newcastle 4.
Okay, let's also check in with Angelina Kelly at Wembley.
It's England 8, China 0, and the first goal was for Ella Toon, probably the easiest goal the Man United player has ever scored for club or country. An absolute gift from China, who have been so poor tonight. The goalkeeper went to roll the ball out from the edge of the 6-yard box after being put under pressure by Alessia Russo, and she passes it straight to the feet of Toon, who simply slides it into the back of the net. And that 8th goal comes from Alessia Russo, who did so well to put the goalkeeper under pressure. She has just slotted the ball straight into the back of the net as well. England 8, China 0.
All right, let's get back to some calls. Go to Alan. He's a Leeds fan. All right, Al.
All right, Al.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Dirty Leeds.
What happened? Got yourselves back in it, but it's not looking good for Daniel Farke at the minute. Up the Chels.
I don't know. I was surprised with his changes at our time. I was sat there with my son, who's a Man City fan, unfortunately, and I thought, right, yeah, he's gone 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight. He'll be sacked with them changes. But to be fair to him, Calvert-Lewin was excellent second half. I just thought, yeah. If I was lucky, I was got to the end.
Al, do you know what, right? Getting beat away at Man City is no disgrace, and this will not define your season. And actually, you do come away with a little bit of moral credit, okay? However, this is still a Leeds side that are in the bottom 3. I don't know what, you know, there's always a positive somewhere if you look hard enough. And today, you come back from 2-0 down away at City. That takes a bit of doing, you know. It does feel like they're still playing for him.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the worst games this season, Brighton and Forest, they were awful in goal for them. Burnley away wasn't great, but we've had a lot of good performances. Bournemouth at home, last-minute equaliser by Bournemouth, should have beat them. Spurs, Jamie, I'm sure you'll agree that you rode up against us there. Good, you got 3 points in the end, but
yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
Fulham away, last-minute own goal. So I think we're 4 or 5 points short, but we're not winning the games that we should be winning. And I'm definitely worried. I'm not sure if sacking Parker's the answer, because who comes in?
Come in. That's what I was saying to Jace. You know, and Jace always makes a good point when you sack a manager. That's half the job. You got to get the right manager in. And I just don't know if there's one out there who, you know, really can make a big difference to Leeds' season. I think you stick tight for now, you know, and see what happens. You know, you're not cut adrift. I mean, you're not Wolves, right? You know, you're a point in there, but you're on level on points with West Ham. So a couple of wins, all of a sudden you're out of it.
Exactly, yeah. A couple of signings in January maybe as well. Who knows?
Yeah, it's you know, it's one of these seasons that we've seen what Sunderland are doing. There is no reason, if you can't string some results together, you can't put on a bit of a... I mean, look at the teams around you. West Ham, they played, so they're away at Liverpool. No, they're home to Liverpool tomorrow, right? So there are. It does feel like Leeds are in the mix to stay up. Like you said, not cut adrift.
Right. Al, top man, mate. Appreciate your call. I'm going to go to Craig. He's a Rangers fan, but
Craig.
he's at the Sunderland game, right, Craig?
Evening, boys. How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, Craig. So you're a Rangers fan, but you went to watch Sunderland.
Yeah, so basically, last-minute call from a friend of mine who's got season tickets at Stadium of Light, asked if I wanted to go down. I've kind of started falling out of love with football, boys. My team has went like snow off a dike for the past 3 or 4 years. I've got a season ticket at Ibrox, and today I've found my love again for football. What a game of football that was. Had everything, you know, a goal of the season contender, a team coming back from 2-0 down to win 3-2, flying in tackles, slidey pitch. It was amazing. And yeah, just a completely, it's almost like watching a different sport.
Oh, no, mate, this is what happens when you watch the Premier League, mate, and not the SPL.
Well, there's some Premier League games I like that. Not all of them, I'll give you that, but that was incredible today. Oh, mate, it's like, I'm not going to lie. Premier League compared to Scottish Premier League, it's a different sport altogether. Different sport.
I've got to say, I've been a bit critical of the Premier League of the last couple of seasons. I'm not, but today's been good. Actually, today has been
full of goals.
I mean, oh my God, how many goals we had? 14. So there's been 19 goals in 4 games.
Something
right?
Like
have I made that up?
I mean, that's quick maths.
I'm not on arithmetic.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're.
So
great.
14.
I wouldn't take that as a
14 plus 5.
Number 5.
What was that? 14 plus 9. 5. What is that?
What do you mean?
Number 5.
Oh dear, Craig. Are you a Sunderland fan now? Is that what you're telling us?
No, I'm not going to tell you that because I live in a town called Berwick upon Tweed. A lot of my friends are Newcastle fans. A lot of my friends are Sunderland fans. I'm going to get splinters in my backside. I'm sitting on the fence. So, in 2 weeks' time when Newcastle play Sunderland, I hope football's the winner.
Oh, come on.
Oh, do me a favour.
Don't sit on a fence.
You can't say that.
Come on, football's the winner. Come on.
Who wins?
Which way are you going?
All right, I'm going with Sunderland for tonight.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'll
you're
go with
So you're a Sunderland fan. Fine.
No, don't change that on the record when I phone in again that I'm a Sunderland fan.
That's
right?
it, we've got you down now. Craig, the Sunderland fan. There we go, we changed it.
I'm Rangers, man.
Craigie, thanks for your call.
Cheers, Craig.
Right, let's, time for this. I've caught Al's unaware there, look.
Come on out.
Switch your brain on.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Yeah, this the time of the weekend we pick our winners and losers, 3 from each. Where are we starting?
Mate, we got to start in West London and Brentford. Got to go straight to Keith Andrews, mate. I'm going to throw in Igor Thiago as well, mate. He has got 10 goals this season.
Right, who's in? Igor Thiago or Keith Andrews?
Throw both in, mate. Bit of Brentford, right?
Was that 1 and 2? Because we only got 3.
No.
Right, so you got to pick one.
Number 1.
I'm going to go Keith Andrews in. But a special mention.
Okay.
To old Igor.
Yeah.
Number 2.
10 goals he's got this season, right?
Unbelievable.
Mate, he's the closest to Erling Haaland right now.
Yeah, fair
10
play
goals.
Good.
Reggie Labrie, got to go in, mate.
Yeah.
He's got to go in the winners.
Number 3.
He's been in a few times.
He has been in a few times. Sunderland currently sit 4th in a Champions League spot. Don't expect it to stay there or last, but that's amazing stuff, mate.
Yeah, 2-0
Number 4.
Right. That's next one. I'm going to throw in Foden. Mate, that's a massive goal for them.
That is a big
If they drop points, can you only imagine what this phone-in would have been? Had they gone 2-0 up at home to Leeds and they dropped points? Because, look, Arsenal fans will be watching that. They probably won't feel, wow, okay, they managed to get over the line. Imagine if they dropped points and they weren't even close enough to them.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they're currently on 25, Arsenal on 29. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So there's your winners. Keith Andrews, bit of Igor action as well.
Okay.
The pair of them. Reggie
Losers?
Petrovic and Areola, mate. Petrovic have a little bit of a stinker recently, hasn't he? The keeper.
So who's going in, Petrovic or Areola?
Well, they're going it together again, mate. They're holding hands. I'm I'm putting the manager and the player in the pair of them.
Iriola, they've had a bit of...
Iriola, do you know, it's a bit harsh on it because they don't seem to play badly, but they've had a bit of a sticky time, mate. Haven't they? Of late, they've fallen off a little bit. They're only little old Bournemouth, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They're only little old Bournemouth.
Little old Bournemouth.
That's horrible. That's
horrible.
So patronising.
That is so...
But they are little old Bournemouth, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
They are. Where are they? They're ninth. Well, you lot can overtake them.
Yeah.
You can go above them, mate.
We can
With
go
a point.
Yeah, we can. We need a big result tonight.
Mate, David Moyes has got to go in. I know there's still 5 minutes left here, but they're getting slapped at home. Newcastle 4-0 up at one stage. Managed to put a goal back. Brilliant goal by Dewsbury Hall, by the way. But David
Moyes.
Moyes, got to go in there as a and
I mean,
mate,
how can you beat Man United with 10 men, defensively unbelievable in that game, and then get slapped 4-1?
Next game. Same week.
How does that make sense?
Football doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it's true.
I tell you what doesn't make sense either, right?
Your haircut?
Right, which one? Right, I've only got... Wales Rugby. They got absolutely slapped. Where is it, Al? Come on. Al's asleep, look. Come on. They got slapped today, right?
Yeah.
And we saw it at the Cardiff Stadium, right? Get on this.
Go on.
73-0 to South Africa.
What?
70... This is Wales. This is one stage where it wasn't that long ago they were considered one of the best sides in the world. 73-0. What's going on? That's
a good old slapping.
That is a proper slapping, mate. That's literally like
Whooping.
little boying you off, walking around slapping the back of your neck, slapping your face, slapping your arms, slap, 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 slaps, more slaps, slap, slap, slap. That's what that is.
All right.
That's terrible stuff, mate.
All right, those are your weekend's winners and losers.
Slap, slap, slap.
O'Hara and Cundy's weekend winners and losers.
Right, keep the calls coming in. We'll try and squeeze a few more on. We'll also build up to tomorrow's Premier League action. Loads of big games coming your way. You're listening to the Game Day phone in on talkSPORT. Me, Gemma and Jason Cundy got live coverage of Spurs v Fulham coming up straight after us. But let's look ahead to tomorrow's Premier League action with Sky Sports.
Stay ahead of the game on talkSPORT with Sky Sports. Stream the biggest Premier League games flexibly with Now, like Spurs versus Fulham live today. Search Now Sports, 18+, stream via internet, terms apply.
Yeah, feeling a brilliant day of Premier League action today, but still big games coming your way tomorrow as well. We've got Aston Villa, Wolves, Nottingham Forest v Brighton, West Ham, Liverpool. That's a tricky one for Liverpool all of a sudden. And then the biggie, Chelsea v Arsenal. Look, let's obviously do Chelsea-Arsenal. It's the big game of the weekend. Chelsea got a good chance here. You've got to make a statement.
Of course we got a chance. And listen, we turn up, bring a Ray game. We'll cause any team. I don't care how big, how good they are. We'll cause any team problems. Arsenal are good. I know I've watched a lot of them the last 2.5, 3 years. Right here, right now, they are where they are for good reason. However, we're more than capable of beating them. I'm not going into this game fearing.
Well,
because
smashed Barcelona the other night.
Yeah, but Barcelona, honestly, they weren't great, mate.
No,
Barcelona.
they weren't.
We were good. They weren't great. But this is not Barcelona side of years gone by. However, we were good and we put them to the sword. This will be a tense game. I think a draw wouldn't be worse for both. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's a bad result.
I feel like you go into this game, though, a little bit with a bit of a free hit.
Oh. I don't think this is a free hit, mate.
No?
No. I don't want to get beat.
No, you don't want to get beat, but I feel like you've got a bit more freedom to go and express yourselves in a game.
It's a game that's turned up. I can't believe going into this weekend's games that we were second, all right? Because we haven't. It doesn't felt like this is a Chelsea side that potentially could go in and challenge, right? It doesn't feel like that side. However, if we beat them tomorrow, people naturally will just say, we are 3 points behind. Yes, we are. What the most pleasing aspect of our season, for me, is we've done it. We're second without our best player in Cole Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't played this season. He's not already played.
No.
Here's what Maresca's going to have to come up with a solution. Does he start Estevao? He started against Barcelona, right? Gave him his wings, go and fly. Well, the kid was amazing.
I think you got to start.
Right. So then Estevao starts on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro Neto on the left. Now what does he do? Does he go? Who does he play up top? Does he go with Delap?
Why wouldn't he do the same team you played against Barcelona?
Because Pedro Neto played down the middle, and Barcelona, Hansi thick. There's no way. Arteta is not going to play like that. He ain't going to give us that space in behind. No. He ain't that stupid.
Okay, but...
So I'm thinking potentially he might well go with Delap, and Delap for not just what he can do, but also defensive in both boxes.
Who played on the left against
Garnacho. Garnacho started. So if he's going to play Estevao, you've got to start Pedro Neto. He has to start.
Yeah.
So if you play him on the right, then Estevao, for me, probably doesn't start. So if he starts Estevao, puts out Pedro Neto out on the left-hand side, it'll be interesting also, where does Enzo Fernandez play?
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll play in a 10 behind...
Casado.
But behind Casado starts, and I think he might go with Gusto alongside Casado, Reece James at right back.
Okay.
And
Gusto in midfield.
Played there against Liverpool, brilliant. Played there against Barca, brilliant. Yeah, he can do all of that. And James plays at right back. The matchups all over the pitch are going to be absolutely fascinating because you saw how
Saka,
Cucurella against. I mean, we saw what he did, right? Because mate, he had him absolutely tied up in knots.
He did.
Then you've got Saka, right? We know how good Saka is.
Yeah.
Well, let's see that battle ensue.
I feel like Cucurella is one of them players though who loves that challenge.
Oh mate, he's an horrible person to play against.
He is, yeah.
He don't leave you alone. He's
he's a rash.
Rats around. But got quality as well. Look, Arsenal, they're a brilliant side, I'm no doubt. But can we beat them? 100% we can. 100%.
Yeah, no, it's a big game. Hopefully, up the Chels.
Up the Chels.
Up the Chels. What about West Ham, Liverpool? Obviously,
wow.
Normally you'd look at this game and say, say this is an easy one for Liverpool, but they're in dire straits.
No, this is a game that West Ham will look at this and feel, well, look, we can get them. Why can't we? Because Liverpool are floundering, mate. They're I cannot believe. Hold on, let me have a look. I can't believe they're 13th.
Well, but before we do that, let's get to full-time Matt Jones.
Yeah, remarkable finish or result here at Everton. It's finished Everton 1, Newcastle 4. Newcastle picking up their first away win of the season, and they absolutely hammered Everton here today, as the scoreline suggests. They got things underway after just 1 minute 55 seconds on the clock when Chow headed home from Miley's corner, and from then on things just went from bad to worse from a Everton point of view. But Newcastle, they just continue going. Miley shooting in from the edge of the area, although Pickford will not want to see this one again. It goes right through him and into the back of the net on 25 minutes, and then a third, putting the game well and truly to bed on the stroke of half-time. Walter dinking over the Everton goalkeeper after being teed up by Alanga. We thought there might be a little bit of a comeback from Everton in the second half, but Newcastle got a fourth when Chow rose highest at the back post to head home. Hall's cross on the hour mark, and that was well and truly game over. Yes, Dewsbury Hall converted with arguably the goal of the game, a ball over the top from Tarkowski, brilliantly brought down and then poked past the goalkeeper Ramsdale, but Everton were way off it today, way off it, missing Gay in midfield hugely, whereas Newcastle, they just made 6 changes, by the way, from the Marseille defeat, and they just ran rings around Everton in midfield all afternoon. A first away win for the season, backing up that victory over Man City last weekend. Everton, though, they can't back up the win at Old Trafford against Man United. Everton 1, Newcastle 4.
Massive result.
Excellent.
For Newcastle.
They were excellent today, Newcastle.
Yeah, fair play to them. Big performance from them for sure. Let's get full-time at Wembley as well. Angelina.
Full-time, England 8, China 0. An emphatic win for the Lionesses in front of a crowd of over 74,000 in their first game back at Wembley since winning the Euros in Switzerland over the summer, as England fans were kept entertained with goals galore. Beth Mead opened the scoring with a 2-minute brace. It was then Lauren Hemp's turn as she slid into the 6-yard box and slotted it into the back of the net. Georgia Stanway then got a hat-trick across both halves of the game, one being due to a poor clearance from the China goalkeeper Pan Hongyan, another in the form of a penalty due to a handball, and the third was a lovely shot from the edge of the 6-yard box into the far corner of the net. Ella Toon and Alessia Russo got the next 2 goals. Toons was thanks to another terrible clearance from the China keeper, but props to Toon and Russo, they worked tirelessly tonight and deserved to get on the score sheet. Meanwhile, China will be so disappointed in their performance. They offered very little tonight going forward, barely bothering England goalkeeper Anna Morehouse, who can celebrate a successful England debut. Full-time, England 8, China 0.
Massive result for England there. Just quickly, just going back to the West Ham-Liverpool game. They have to win, Liverpool.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, Arne Slot. I don't know how he gets out of this mess, mate. They're in a tailspin. Whatever competition they play in, they look like they've gone. He needs a big performance and a big result. West Ham have turned a little bit of a corner, it feels.
Yeah, they've looked all right.
Steady things of late.
Yeah.
This all of a sudden is a very tricky game for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Really, really tricky. It feels like even a draw ain't going to be good enough, mate.
No.
Liverpool got to win. They got to show that there's something about them. With the real Liverpool, please stand up. That's what Liverpool fans will be asking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we need go to West Ham, pick up 3 points. However you get the 3 points, but I just fear for Arne Slot, mate. I don't know how he gets out of this mess at the moment.
He's in big trouble. That was a look ahead to tomorrow's Premier League action. Don't forget that with Now, you can stream all the Sky Sports action flexibly, like Tottenham v Fulham live tonight. Search Now Sports.
Stay ahead of the game on talkSPORT with Sky Sports. Stream the biggest Premier League games flexibly with Now, like Chelsea versus Arsenal live tomorrow. Search Now Sports. 18+. Stream via internet. Terms apply.
Yeah, thanks for all your calls over the last 2 hours. We're back on the Sports Bar Monday night from 10 p.m. Don't go anywhere, though, because Faye Carruthers, she is up next with live and exclusive coverage. Tottenham v Fulham.